At some point of life, we all have convinced ourselves to stay when deep down we knew that something wasn't right. We knew it. Maybe it was a friendship, a relationship, a career, a dream, or maybe a version of yourself. And we stayed not because it still made us happy, but because we had already given too much to it. Our time, our energy, our efforts, our hopes, and pieces of ourselves. Somewhere along the way, walking away felt painful. It felt guilty. But I think if something is painful, we need to move forward. We need to heal it. Why do we stay in things which are very painful to us? But have you ever wondered why that happens? Why intelligent people who give great advice to others can struggle so much to follow it themselves? Economists have a term for that. They call it sunk cost fallacy. I'll tell you. You might think that this term belongs to some boardrooms, investment portfolios, or some business schools, but no, it is so much correlated to our real lives. Its great influence is not on our bank accounts, it's on our lives. A sunk cost is something that you have already spent money, time, effort, love that you cannot get back. And economists tell us something brutally honest about this, that once a cost is gone, it should not decide your next move. The only thing that matters is what happens from this moment onwards. And it's perfectly logical if you think about it, until emotions get into this story. Because human beings rarely make decisions on logic. We are so much biased. We are really so much biased. And apart from this video, one of this greatest advice somebody gave me, that you should unlearn your biases, because we are so much biased. It's very true. From very childhood, we are taught a lot of things which are not even true or which do not even align with our personalities. So unlearn that shit. Our decisions are so much derived from emotions and familiar stories. The stories we tell ourselves feel so familiar. Just like, I have already come this far, I can't quit now. What if all these years feel meaningless? But you notice one thing, none of your sentences tell you what you are holding on to. None. Because it doesn't matter, yaar. It could be a relationship, a friendship, a career, a dream, anything, or simply an odd version of yourself. This sentence is always the same. I have given so much. I have already invested so much. I can't go back. We all are like this. And without realizing it, we stop making decisions for future. We start to defend our past. We start to defend that no, I have given a lot. I can't quit. I have become like that. How can I just change my habits? How can I change from now? I'm 30 years old. There's no way I can change myself, my habits, or anything. You can. Trust me, you can. Unlearn that shit of not changing yourself. Someone stays in a relationship because they have spent years building it. Someone spend years building a career, but they are not satisfied. Someone keeps chasing a dream they no longer believe in. Because admitting that they have changed feels like admitting you have failed. And this thing is so real. This is so real. I used to be some different version of mine when I was like in my 10th standard, and different when I was in my 12th standard, and different when I stepped into the college for the first time, and different when I stepped out of the college. See, you have to admit that you are changing, you are evolving, but we do not do that. Different stories, same trap. The investment becomes more important than the life you are building. And here's the most heartbreaking part, the longer you stay, the stronger the trap becomes. Because every extra day becomes a reason not to leave. Every new sacrifice becomes another reason to stay until you are no longer protecting your future. You are protecting your investment. Imagine buying a ticket for a movie and halfway through you get reviews like it's terrible, but you stay. Would you stay simply because you have already paid for that? Yes, most of us would literally stay, neglecting the fact that it's not just the money we are giving. We are giving our time. We are giving 2 hours for that movie. We have already paid. That's another factor we stayed for. For the movie, whatever the story is, it's gonna impact your mind. It's gonna have some impression on your mind, on your brain, that you will end up talking about it. So you are not just giving your money, you have given a lot. एंड हियर यू माइट थिंक कि पिक्चर ही तो है, मूवी तो है, क्या ही फर्क होगा, इतना 2 घंटे की पिक्चर होती है, टाइम चला गया, पैसे चले गए, इट्स ओके. ब्रेन पे जो भी उसने असर डाला, जो भी तुमने सोचा, इट्स ओके, यू विल थिंक दैट वे. बट इमेजिन ये ही सब कुछ तुम एक बंदे के लिए करो, एक पर्सन के लिए करो. यू पुट ऑल योर टाइम, एफर्ट, स्पेंड योर मनी ऑन सम पर्सन. Of course, it's gonna affect you, bro. Of course. And you have to know that all your peace, energy, efforts, whatever you put into certain things, be it a relationship, friendship, career, dream, anything, it's gone. The past has already taken its payment from you, my friend. It doesn't ask for your permission. It keeps on moving. The question is, how much more of your future are you willing to hand over to justify something which is not going to change? The greatest tragedy is not losing your 5 years or 7 years or your 10 years. It's losing another 5 years, trying to make your first 5 years feel worth it. Walking away from things will never erase your past. The memories will stay, people will stay. You will keep coming across all those people on your socials or maybe in life. But you need to remember you have to walk away, learn your lessons, and move forward in life towards your future. Do not defend your past. Work for your future. End that suffering. That is the growth. I've been through shitty friendships in my life, and few days ago I came across like one of that shitty friend who texted me and said like they are sorry for whatever they did to me and things should have been different, and they were asking me to be their friend again. They literally called me 10 times. भाई मैंने फोन नहीं उठा रहा कोई बंदा तो उसको क्यों फोन करना होता है. They literally called me 10 times. But it was me, it was myself. I need to remember that I have certain boundaries and I'm not going to entertain such dumb people in my life anymore. Of course, I cannot forgive them for now. I believe in forgiving, but forgetting, no. Remember that shit. Remember whatever you learned in your life. All those bad days, all those bad years will definitely show up when you are going so good in your life. They will attract you like it's just some negative energy. They will attract you, they will just try to pull you towards them. But you need to make sure that you stay away from those things. You do not look back at your past. गुस्सा रहना रहो. Even I am angry at certain things जो शायद 3 साल पहले हुई थी. But I do not have to entertain certain things again. That's all. End of discussion. Whatever the love you give to people, whatever the money you spend on people, whatever the efforts you put on fixing somebody, you need to know that if things are not working in your favor, move away. Move away from all those things. Put efforts in building yourself. Whatever the love, whatever the effort, whatever the things I gave into friendships, into relationships, into my career, my dreams, whatever. If they are no longer adding value to my current life or the life I want to build, I'm not entertaining them. It's a clear, clear, clear no. So the next time you catch yourself saying, I've already spent 3 years in this friendship. I've already spent 5 years building this thing. I have already spent so much efforts into fixing them. Ask yourself this one question. If this entered my life today, knowing everything that I know, would I still choose it? Because if the answer is no, maybe you are holding on to your investment. And those are not the same thing. The past has gone. Gone. Completely gone. Finish. Khatam. Past has already been paid for. But your future is still making withdrawals. Spend it wisely. Thank you for watching. I hope I added some value to your brain. And that's all. Take care. Love you.